Hey, what it do? It's your boy Beef Stew. Here to tell you a quick story about the time me and King Pill squabbled up. So I'm at LAX and I gotta pee, right? So I walk in and all the urinals are full. So you gotta wait a couple minutes. So I'm sitting there waiting. Finally somebody exits the restroom and I can get up to do my thing. So as I'm going, more people are walking in, but I don't like people standing behind me, you know, especially when I got the thing out. So I see some dude in like army fatigues kind of walk in, like camo type stuff. So I'm like, what the heck? So either way, this dude looking crazy with a bunch of face tattoos or whatever, like this and that. So as I turned around, I'm kind of just scratching my stomach because I got, man, I'm just kind of like this. And he's like, says something about, yo, blood, what's that on your stomach? And I said, oh, that's a tattoo I fart on skinnypeople.com. You should check it out. And he's like, yo, that's some weird shit. I thought he's gonna be cool. I didn't know who this dude was, right? So he's like, yo, that's some weird shit. I said, bro, I said, you looking a little lighter than I am. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here about 350. I said, bro, I said, I thought in my mind, bro, I'll fart on you. I mean, I fart on skinny people, right? He's not really skinny though. He's kind of husky. My height and everything like this, looking crazy with the face tattoos though, and the army fatigue. So I kind of didn't even want to mess with him like that. The bull kind of looked like he could get me, because I'm not really a fighter or nothing like that. So whatever. I said, he was like, you look, he said, that's kind of weird. And I said, all right, whatever, bro. And he said, what you say? I said, I turned to him and I was like, no, I'm not no B.I.T's, you know what I mean? So I said, yo, just chill, bro. And as soon as I said that, he gets off on me, cracks me in my eye. Boom. So now I'm hit. And then he starts hitting me with a couple body shots. I'm a big guy, so my stomach is just kind of eating him up. He's like pulling that thing out. So he's not really getting me like that. He hit me with a couple body shots or whatever. That really didn't bother me. I'm a big guy. It didn't really move me that much. But the eye thing, though, when he hit me in the eye, though, that hurt because now my eye's watering and I can't really see. So then he kind of pushes me and I fall up against the urinals or whatever. And then my knee, because I'm a big guy, kind of went out. So now I'm down on the ground underneath the urinals. And, you know, people are pissing right there and everything like this and that. So I'm looking crazy. So I say, I'm just like, yo, chill. I say, you got that. But like, that's about the time me and King Pill squabbled up. And I'm not gonna lie, he straight whooped me. Whooped my feet, y'all. I didn't know who he was, but I recognized his face. And when I started seeing him on No Jumper, and I said, oh, that's the bull right there. Because you can't forget something like that. Somebody whoops you out like that in front of everybody and just does you dirty. So that's the time me and King Pill squabbled up, baby, and he whooped me out. All right, y'all, this is Beef Stew. Until the next one, baby, we out.